Hello there and welcome to FVTV, the place to be to create a home and a life that you love. When it comes to living with less, knowing why you want to live that way is important. It's important mostly because the idea of living with less can sound a bit daunting and unappealing, perhaps even sad. Of course, what you gain from having a good sense of what you own and realizing that it's enough is anything but sad. In fact, I contend that living with less can bring you more joy. Here are 3 really good reasons to live with less that will help you see the true value in it. The first reason is clarity. This word should not be taken for granted. Simply put, when you are clear, you have an ability to be focused, which brings about a better sense of self and of purpose. We all want that. Even if we don't always consciously know it, no one likes to feel out of control or chaotic or overwhelmed, unfulfilled, tired. When your space is cluttered with too much stuff that doesn't have a home, you're more likely to experience that chaos and perhaps even believe that you deserve to feel that way. Less in your space makes room for clarity in not only your space, but also your mind. Live with less so you can see more clearly who you are and who you want to be. The second reason to live with less, there's less physically to contend with. This means you aren't constantly navigating the obstacle course that's your space and the things in it. On a very basic level, when you have less stuff in your space, the area stays tidy and neat more easily. That means you can spend less time cleaning and making sense of clutter and more time doing any number of other things that bring you joy. Less to contend with also means you're less likely to lose, misplace, forget things. No more spinning wheels and wasting time trying to find things. Lighten your load so you and your space can breathe and move and create more. And the third reason is enoughness. Okay, I don't even know if that's really a word, but it should be. This realization that you have enough is a big one. And when you live with less, comparison, stuff, negative thoughts, excess, you start to realize how much you really need. And it usually isn't as much as you own. When you live with less, you start to value things differently and live more intentionally because you're more deliberate in what you choose to let into your life and how you live it. Make the decision to own only what you need and what serves a purpose, and you make easier work of the discarding that holds you back or weighs you down. You start to realize you don't need more. You can see clearly that you've had enough all along. And that too can positively affect your self-esteem. It might also remind you that you not only have enough, but you are enough. Living with less is not about not owning things. It's simply about owning enough of what brings you happiness and purpose to your life. When you do that, you leave room for the creation of your life, a creation that's built on a strong sense of self. You own less stuff so you can be more. That is what the world needs more of. I'd love to hear from you. Which reason for living with less resonates the most? Tell me in the comments. If you liked what you saw here, please hit like to support me and my channel. And if you're new here, hit subscribe so you don't miss a single thing I post about letting go, living organized, and living simply and well. I'd love to have you back. Until I see you again, remember, you are the architect of your life. You have the power to choose the contents, the thoughts, things, and people that will make it a life you love. See you soon.